What is going on? Listen, over the winter, I did a lot of work on this truck. Trying to get ready to be a little more overland centric. I'm going to start driving my GTO daily driver a little more, and I'm going to leave this truck set up just for taking out. See if we can pull that off this year. In order to do that, we needed to refine a few things, change out some stuff. I did a rear seat delete, things like that. We're going to take a peek at. So let's go take a walk on it and let's see what we can see. This is 2024. I guess version 1. We'll start out in the front. I put these Molly panels in to begin with. They're holding a lot of stuff real nice, hold the pistol real well. Everything's real sturdy. We actually finally mounted the aux beam up properly. Running bullet point camera mounts, phone mounts. A RAM mount actually on the tablet here. The other side, you can swing it if I swing around that way. The Molly boxes on this side have radios, things like that in them. All right, let's check out what we did with this rear seat delete action. I just made a shorty rear seat delete. I have these flex tool stacks that we installed. This stack right here is going to be about the kitchen stuff, pots and pans in the bottom down here, and the spices and things like that, as you can see up there. The stack right over here is going to be clothes, shoes, things like that. I also locked this one. This box right here is screwed down to all this paneling, so it can't go anywhere. This one on top right here is what I'm using for my lighting. I brought an entire set of kind of power tools out here, and we're trying that out as far as our lighting, my fan, my radio, things like that. All right, inside this passenger door, I run everything off this side, awning off of this side, everything on the passenger. So in this side down here is EcoFlow. I'm keeping it loose right now. I do have a backup battery that goes with it sometimes. Bring it, I don't bring it. That is my pump airing up and down my tires. This little cooler is just a little bit of dry storage I have right now. I haven't got that totally sorted out. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another box up top on one of these two stacks here. We're running just this Wolfstorm refrigerator. Works beauty. Up in the back, got to have a fire extinguisher. We are running our WeBoost off the back there. A bunch of different Molly containers up along the back, pouches up on the back. This one's got like electronics in it. That one's got everything for my winch controller, cables. That one over there has got some spray in it. Up top right now, I've got my solar panels are up top there. I've got a tent up there. I'm going to go actually take the bike out with those one of these times. And the rest of this gap that's up here right now fits my pillowcase. I'm sorry, my pillow and my blanket and stuff all stores up there. This side right here, first aid, bear spray, just in case. We were a little breezy last night, so I am running this 8-calorie diesel heater. I set it all up here. I have my diesel can mounted to the truck permanently, so then I just have to drop down this. What I have is like a rear door Jeep table that I have mounted up on here like this. And then it drops down, and I can set whatever. We usually pick out of the fridge and set it up on this shelf, or like I said, I use it for the diesel heater sometimes. I just have that running up into one of the zippers. Worked great last night. Back around this way into the bed of the truck. All right, so back here, I have my chair and I have a mat that I put down. One of the things we did a couple years ago was if you notice, we bought yoga mats. They're real thick rubbery mats. You can see they roll out. They're real thick. They work good. They roll back up and go in these bags. I have a tire table down here that I'll break out. This bag right here is a Ryobi bag. It's actually full of like wood starter, actually a couple pieces of wood in there, and then like fake like Pine Mountain type logs for starting. Right behind that, I've got Traction board sitting back there. I don't exactly sure how I'm going to mount those all up yet. In the back here is the two bases for the flex equipment that you saw inside of the cab in there. And what I've done is just they fit perfectly right up, butted right up against the back there. I have a cable tying them into those tie down points in the corners that are back there, so they won't come out. They're hydraulic hinges, so I can pop one open and get inside of there. I can actually get in that one from the side. This one you got to come around on. Both sides of the truck, I am running swing cases. Let's get this on. Both sides of the truck, I'm running these swing cases. This one right here is going to have like the hose and things for my water here. It's got leveling blocks. Some things I'm going to need when I first get to camp. This side over here, I have tie-down straps and things like that that actually are more for when I have the motorcycle rack on the back and I'm carrying the bike with me. Last thing up inside this thing up here is this Sandstorm, I think they're calling themselves now, off-road solar shower tube. Everything is just the most beautiful welds on this thing. Great valves, nothing plastic. It's got the pump right here. Add your water, pump it up. Back in the back there's a release valve for 60 pounds. So everything's no muss, no fuss. It's got a bladder in it so that you can fill it completely with water and then still get air inside there. Comes with a nice braided cable for the spray nozzle, things like that. It works great. They're actually, if you look into it right now, they're actually making one that has a bung in the center and a heating element that you can plug into your solar generator, and it doesn't just give you solar hot shower, it gives you legit hot showers. All right, since we are one taking this, we're going to back out here and we're going to look at this tent first. This is a Smitty built Generation 2 that I got a couple years ago. It has a soft cover that's down here. I unfold it this way. When I fold it back, I just leave it hanging. Everything is mad sturdy. I mean, it's nothing fancy. You've seen the inside of a tent. You've seen the inside of a pop-up tent. After years, okay, so I've had this thing 3 years. No tears, no leaks. With this Smitty built, the only issue I've had after 2 years is now this zipper, I can get it to about here and it's super taut, and I can't get this to zip very well. It's real tight. I'm gonna lube it up a little bit and see if that might be the problem. Because it's not like it doesn't go, it just doesn't seem like it wants to. All right, so let's take a peek at this awning. This is a 270 Overland Vehicle Systems awning. Let's see if I can get that. Everything fits inside of this, where you see this chrome panel up here. The two different beams fold out. This one folds in, that one folds in this direction, and then everything just straps up and down inside of there, and then there's a leather zipper case on the outside that zips around it. Same thing with this thing. It's been amazing. No leaking, anything like that. Actually, the leather case that surrounds it when you zip it up has a little moisture inside of it every once in a while, if I'm honest. But nothing that's no mold issues, or this has never leaked or anything like that. I do not have them assembled right now, but I do have LED strip lights that I installed up on these ridges. And they just run to a battery pack or inside to my solar generator. For that situation, Been around, we've been inside of there. Let's take a look at some of this. I mentioned earlier the controls for the winch, running a Z Super 1350 winch. This is a Wolfstorm bumper. A lot of these things are off of Amazon. And that is about the size of what we're looking at this year. All right, this iteration of the truck is really about solo long trips. When the fam's with, I got the dogs, the wife's with, we got the trailer, whatever the case may be. Man, I like to bring 14-inch stoves, pizza ovens, I got 21-inch woks, things like that, you know. But like I said, the long trips, we're going to try to pare it back down a little bit this year. I have a video for almost everything you've seen on the truck installed, or talk about it a little bit. I've got links down in the description for some affiliate links to some of these products. Some of them are kind of old. I've linked to some newer stuff. Follow the link to what I've linked there, and then, you know, scroll down and see what some of the alternative products are. You know how to use Amazon. But check those out. It really helps the channel. Watch some of these videos. This video right here is going to be about the rear seat delete, I imagine. And then I'm not sure what this video is right here is going to be yet, but it's probably good. You should watch it. Thanks a lot. Y'all take it easy.